All right, today, that was terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Dr. Kyle here with Movement Mentor, and today we're going to be going over good solid stretches that you can do in order to start solving your shoulder impingement issue. So first off, before we get started and jump into the actual shoulder stretches in order to start helping your impingement, we need to first look at the mid-back, your thoracic spine, because a lot of factors that play a role are your lifestyle changes, right? Sitting at a desk, looking at a phone, we always do things out in front of us, we don't have good posture. And when that mid-back starts rounding and coming forward, not only does it draw the shoulders forward, but it doesn't allow your shoulder blades to actually get back down and pack. All right, and a good example of this is, of course I'm gonna be exaggerating, but if we have the hunchback here, if I'm gonna do overhead exercises, that is as far as I can go. So if I straighten up and fix it, I have a lot more motion. So there's gonna be a lot less anatomy impinged in that shoulder region.
Duh.
So we'll take a foam roller and we're going to focus on extending and loosening up that mid-back. So we'll take this foam roller here, start at the bottom of the rib cage, and we'll just start extending our low back. Now when we do this, we want to push that butt and low back into the ground because we want our focus to be on the mid-back extension and not the low back extension, right? We don't want that motion through our low back. So pin that butt down, extend back as far as you can and push a little bit further. Then I'm gonna move up about an inch, go a little bit further, move up another inch, a little bit further, and I'm gonna keep going all the way up, right? And then I'm gonna work my way all the way down as well. And that'll really help. I guarantee you, after doing this, you're gonna feel like you're breathing better and you're standing taller. Guaranteed. So, after that issue, we wanna get in and start focusing on loosening up that pec minor. Now, next up on the list is going to be loosening up your pec minor. So the pec minor really draws and gets tight because it draws that shoulder down, okay? So because we sit in that position, that guy gets super tight, but it doesn't allow us to fully bring our shoulders back, and it even starts inhibiting a little bit of that external rotation of the shoulder too. So we're gonna loosen this up by using a lacrosse ball here. And this, by the way, is literally my absolute favorite soft tissue. I mean, you can go to foam roller, you can spend $300 on one of those, you know, massage devices, but just buy one of these. It's like $3. So we're gonna take this guy and pin it. We're gonna find the coracoid process, which I'm sure you all know what that is. So anyway, the point being is taking our shoulder over here, starting from our shoulder, drawing our fingers into that deep pocket there and finding a bony prominence, okay? That is your coracoid process, and that pec minor comes down and attaches from here to that rib cage. So we're gonna pin it right into there, lean up against it. So you can see, I'm gonna lean my body weight all up against it and into it, and then I'm going to draw my arm up and around. And if you want to intensify it, you can go ahead and extend that arm back and come up more and extend it back all the way through. So extend back, come up, and as it falls, extend back again and come back down. Extend, roll up, extend back, and down. And that'll be sure to start loosening that up, give you a little bit more motion in your shoulder. Now, as for the next exercise that I completely forgot what it was, so. For this next exercise, it is an absolute beast when it comes to loosening up the shoulder, because it loosens it up in all directions and hits most of the big surrounding muscles. So we'll take you through it. You're gonna need a TRX though. So when we start with the TRX, we're gonna grab it, we're gonna sit back and lean back, allowing it to draw and traction our shoulder joint. As we do that, we should feel a good stretch through the lats here. If we want to intensify it, we can just put our armpit and roll our armpit to the ceiling, okay? So it'll feel a nice stretch. And as you intensify, if you feel a good sharp pain on the lat insertion, then you're doing it right. So then from here, you go ahead and you rotate. Now when you rotate, you wanna make sure you're not just rotating, you know, your forearm up here. You wanna make sure you're rotating that whole shoulder. Now from this point, we just got that posterior chain and rotational motion through the shoulder. We're gonna do the same thing, but get that anterior chain. So we're going to just turn and face this way to get that chest. All right, now I'll show you from this angle. Same leg back. I'm leaning forward, again, letting that traction my shoulder out, feeling the stretch through my chest and through my anterior arm here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate. Oh, yeah, that feels really good. I could do this for like another hour.
1 hour later.
Give that a go. I'm telling you, it's gonna make a huge difference, especially for a warm-up in the beginning. You know, again, if you don't know about the free ebook on MVMTMentor.com, goes over how to properly warm up, goes in depth into exercises just like this, so that way you can fix issues that you have and you can get a good solid training session. But moving on to the next exercise, this guy is a great stretch, great relaxing stretch exercise, and we're just gonna be hanging from a bar, taking deep breaths in and out, okay? So we're gonna hold this bar here and let our body just drop and hang. Now I'm already feeling a stretch here through the shoulders, but taking a deep breath in and then especially out, you're gonna feel that all through the chest and the lats. So you'll just do this for an allotted number of breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, out. And make sure you're exhaling, letting your breath out all the way.
6.5 hours later.
Oh yeah. Give these exercises a go. It's a great way to start loosening up your shoulder to make sure it has that proper mobility in order to take care of your impingement. And if you didn't know, keep your eyes open. There is a video dropping, if it hasn't dropped already, for the exercises that you can start applying in order to fix your shoulder impingement. So be aware, keep your eyes open. Go ahead, download that free ebook on MVMTmentor.com. Check out online training, programming, everything that you need to know. More information. Peace.